Obviously, you missed the end of spring. Just wanted to see how you're feeling going into fall camp.
Yeah, no, I feel great. I think this is the best my body's felt, since I've been here. Decided to, just take a couple practices off spring just to make sure I was, going to be feeling like how I am right now going into camp. So it was more just trying to be smart with me and stuff like that. So I feel the best I ever have.
What excites you most about this group, your tight end room, going into the fall?
I think there's a lot to be excited about this tight end group. I think we have a lot of guys with a bunch of different skill sets, and it's a very versatile tight end room. And each guy kind of adds their own element when they're out there. And I think it's a group that can offer a lot to this offense, especially this year. And I think it's a group of guys that can kind of keep on the field for run, pass, and don't really have to take us off. So.
Has this offseason felt fast or slow for you? I've been asking guys.
It's felt both.
Okay.
Like the very beginning, right when we were kind of going through, when they were really like trying to show us like what the standard was of how stuff was going to be run. Those days felt long, but that's how it's supposed to be. Those days were tough, but it was what our team needed. But I mean, like, the summer's already over now, and it felt like it didn't start too long ago. So the days felt long, but the weeks felt short.
Little pop quiz here.
Okay.
There are only 3 guys from the 2021 class that are still here. You're one of them. Can you name the other 2?
3. Yeah, it's got to be Tone, Prophet.
And you're the 3rd, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
All right. I was gonna say I can't think of.
No,
the
you
third.
got it.
Okay, cool.
Do you guys, being kind of the last 3 guys in that class, you guys ever reminisce about
Absolutely. Yeah, I talked to Prophet and Tone about that a lot. I mean, it's pretty crazy that we're the last 3 left from that class. It feels like it wasn't too long ago when we all just came in with such a big group, and now we're down to 3 of us. I'm the only one on offense now, it sounds like. So, but yeah, man, we talk about it all the time. It'll be cool to kind of go out on this last hurrah with everybody.
What made you want to stay at USC? I mean, age of the transfer portal, you could have easily maybe gone somewhere closer to home or whatnot, but what made you stay?
I think, it's so rare to see someone in times like today to, finish something that they started out of high school, and that was important to me. So it wasn't really about going anywhere else. It was either here or declaring for the NFL. So my parents kind of raised me, if I'm going to start something, I got to finish it all the way through, and that's something that's really important to me, and I wanted to kind of show in such a rare time of that. There was never really a thought of going anywhere else.
A lot of young guys in that room. What do you want them, next year when they're at Media Day? Mm-hmm. I learned this from Lake McRee. What do you want them to take away?
Yeah, I think just leading by example and doing all the stuff that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. I think that's something that I've really taken part of, is just like, you want to go get that, sprint to the ball and get a home run block that springs a guy for a touchdown. It's not going to show up on the stat sheet, but, that's the plays that, people are going to talk about, in the film room the next year. Like, hey, we need guys like this that are, giving full effort and stuff like that. So that's something that I try to show to not only those guys, but just everyone on offense. And, it's contagious to be around guys like that. Like, if, you see a guy going running 50 yards to try to get a block for you, like, you're going to do the same thing if you see him with the ball. So I think that's very contagious, and that's something that, it is really a great part of football.
Coach True taking over the strength program. What stood out about the summer workouts you guys were doing? Anything new or?
There's definitely new stuff, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's running and lifting. So he's going to have his little variant of it, and it's always going to be tough. So that's something that I've definitely learned through college, through three different strength coaches. Coach True and his staff have done a great job with us, and they're all great people on and off the field. So we are lucky and blessed to be working with them.
I heard there's some beach volleyball or dodgeball.
Yes, there was the last day of our summer workouts. We started our workout early on the beach, early morning, and then it kind of turned into a dodgeball tournament between a bunch of teams. So it was a lot of fun, and it's a cool part about going to college out here is you can do stuff like that.
I was talking to Josiah about those dodgeball games.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a dodgeball king.
Me?
Yeah.
Well,
Because you got an arm.
yeah, I played quarterback back in the day, so I like to take that skill set into the dodgeball games. But yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun just being out there and kind of putting the hard summer workouts to the side for a little bit and doing something like that to just take your minds off stuff.
Taking it back to something a little bit more serious, your mental toughness, how has that been tested? I mean, you've obviously had 2 injuries since you've been here.
Yeah.
Have there been times when you just said, you know what, I'm done, I got to hang it up?
Yeah, no, I definitely don't think there's been times like that. I mean, maybe like initially right when I got hurt, but I mean, when you have something so traumatic like that, like you say a bunch of stuff you don't mean, whether that's saying stuff like that or cursing out the trainers helping you off the field or stuff like that. So there's never been a serious thought of that. I mean, I think everyone's kind of had hard days where they don't want to do this today, but it's never been I want to walk away from this.
Like I believe you mentioned it to Chris. You've been here. You're one of the last men standing, so to speak. Can you talk about those emotions you've gone through from when you arrived to where you're at today?
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. I feel like I've kind of dealt with all aspects of college football. First year having our head coach fired after week 1 and going 4-8 that year to going whatever it was the next year, 11 or whatever 10 win games. So it's been crazy. It's definitely been a roller coaster and. But I wouldn't have stayed if I didn't feel like we could do something special this year, and I think that's something that's important to a lot of guys on this team, especially those 3 last guys, standing in this class. So, yeah, I think we have everything that it takes to do that, and we're really excited for this year.